With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, the question given is which formula is used to calculate the relative growth rate of plants? So the relative growth rate of plants, it is the growth of a plant in terms of its productivity. So we measure the relative rate of a plant to measure its productivity with respect to environmental stress or disturbances. So when there is any environmental stress or any disturbances or any unfavorable condition to the plant occurs, we know that there is a shift in the growth rate. So the plant responds to these phenomena and the growth rate is shifted. So this calculation of the relative growth rate, why it is relative? Because here the growth rate is calculated with respect to time interval also. So this is a time dependent calculation where the growth rate is calculated from one interval of time, that is one point of time, to another. So if we take an example, it will be clear. So let us take two time intervals. T1, let's just say T1 is the time of harvest, first harvest, because we are talking about productivity here. That is how much can a plant produce. So we are taking one harvest time, that is T1, and the second harvest time, it is T2. And let us say that during the time T1, the mass of a plant was M1, and during the time of T2, it is M2. It is not necessarily that during the time of T2 it will be more. These are independent phenomena, so any of the mass can be more here. Now, relative growth rate, which is also defined as RGR, this is a differentiative calculus equation. It is calculated as a logarithm of M2, that is the mass during second interval, minus logarithm of mass during first interval, and we divide it by T2 minus T1. So this is the difference of the time intervals, and this is how we calculate the relative growth rate of plant. So the equation, this is the equation of the relative growth rate, and this is in terms of productivity. So it is not necessarily that during M2, as I said, mass will be more, or this relative growth rate, it can also be negative, because there can be negative growth also during a harvest season if the growth is less. It can be positive, it can be negative. That is why it is called relative growth rate. I hope this clears your doubt. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.